Today we are going to talk about the stack. So what is the stack? Imagine a stack of plates. If you want to add a new plate, you can only place it on the top. And if you want to take a plate, you must also take it from the top. You can't pull it from the middle, right? That's essentially how the stack in your computer's memory works. It uses this top-only access principle to manage things like function calls. When we add an item to the top, we call it a push. And when we remove that top item, we call it a pop. Each level in the stack is called a stack frame. This leads to the single most important rule of the stack. The last item you pushed in is always the first one you pop out. We call this last in, first out. Let's look at this example. The main function is always executed first, so its frame is always the first in the stack. On top of that, when we call factorial 3, a new frame for factorial 3 is pushed. Now, to solve factorial 3, the function has to call factorial 2, so we push factorial 2 onto the stack. But factorial 2 needs factorial 1, so we push factorial 1 onto the very top. This is our base case, and our stack is looking like this. Now the stack unwinds. Factorial 1 returns 1 and its work is done and it's popped off. Then factorial 2 uses the result returned from factorial 1, calculate and return its result, and is popped off. Finally, factorial 3 uses the result returned from factorial 2, do the final calculation and is popped off. And the final result is returned to the main function.